Hello High Tides, hope you're surviving this very intense week. Hurricane season is over and our Basel is taking over. Also, Fidel Castro died.
It's not Fidel.
I don't know why I pointed. But let's see how our High Tides feel about it.
On November 25th, 2016, Castro passed away in the province of Santiago de Cuba. His death might be seen in a negative way by few, but most believe this is a step closer towards Cuban freedom. For those who don't know, Fidel Castro was a Cuban politician and revolutionary who governed the Republic of Cuba for 47 years. Under his rule, Cuba was and still is one of the world's most brutal dictatorships. With complete control of the land, Castro and now his brother Raul own all businesses and trade within Cuban borders. This means Cuban citizens are not allowed to own and manufacture their own products to better benefit the economy. All actions of this kind are illegal. Most Cubans live in poverty, but those who live in the upper and middle classes are government workers or people who've managed to slide past the government unnoticed. At this point, Fidel Castro's past is not of great importance. However, Cuba's future is. What does his death mean for Cuba? Well, when you look at it, his death, politically speaking, doesn't have much significance. Raul has been under power for years now and shares the same philosophy as Fidel. In addition, now with Trump as president, there has been speculation as to what he will do in favor or against Cuba. Some say he will reimpose the sanctions President Obama has lifted. There has also been talk about Congress lifting the embargo with a bipartisan bill, which will allow Americans to export products to Cuba, improving their economy and ours. All in all, many Cubans, including me, are looking ahead to Cuba's future.
How do you feel about Castro dying?
Okay, well, some dictator has passed away. There's more peace on earth now than there was before. Nothing's going to change much until the whole change of power is gone. But I think we all must remember that he was another person, so respect is given, even if he did a lot of terrible things.
You don't really celebrate death. I mean, you do, but, you know, with a funeral, I mean, it doesn't really concern me because, you know, I'm not Cuban, I'm Venezuelan. I prefer Maduro. I probably shouldn't say that.
Well, I feel like Castro's death might not be inflicting Cuba that much because his brother is still alive, but I feel like it's gonna change a little bit of the Cuban civilization. Like, you know, Cubans are happy about his death, but some of them are happy because Cuba might change right now. Like, this is a good day for Cubans.
You know, I feel like it's kind of overreacted, like people overreact over it because he hasn't even been the president for like quite some years, but it's still like a kind of symbolism, I guess, him dying.
Well, I have a mixed reaction about the fact that Castro died. First of all, it's kind of relief that the dictator finally is gone, but at the same time, I'm concerned that's going to happen in the future with Cuba. His brother is still in power, and most likely he's going to continue with his ideals and his philosophy. So I'm really, aware and expecting that the next months and probably in the next couple of days we're going to see the reaction and how his legacy will continue among the government and among the society in Cuba. I'm expecting to see what's going to happen. Is really it's going to open freedom for the Cubans, liberty for the Cubans, and stop all the reaction, all the, I would say, the repression for the Cubans. So everybody's happy. I'm happy too. I think a big chapter in Cuban history is being closed. And hopefully the future is going to get better for the Cubans over there and for the majority of the Cuban exile.
So I'm white, so I'm not really familiar with Fidel, but I've heard he's like a poet. Oh, speaking of poetry, let's hear from Dylan. Alright, what's up? My name is Dylan Somerville Hall. I'm team captain of the poetry team here at Miami Beach Senior High. I'm holding workshops and we're going to be working on new poems and group pieces if you want to join for a competition called Louder Than a Bomb every Wednesday. Poetry is something that can actually change the world. Words can hurt somebody, words can bring somebody down, it can save lives, it could kill them if anything. Poetry is a mixture of that. You're telling your own story, you speak for someone that can't tell their story, and you do plenty of other things, and it gives you a platform to share your perspective on what you see in the world.
Join our Louder Than a Bomb slam team. We have a poetry slam team here at Beach High consisting of about 10 students who memorize poems, do slam poems with dramatics, theater, theatrics. We compete locally with other schools, and it's a nationwide competition already. You can gain a lot of experience dealing with other people, meeting other people, performing. It's a great opportunity. Check out some of our acts at some of our open mics we have here. We have one coming up soon at the end of this month.
As I reminisce about the old days, me letting my hair flow like electromagnetic waves, flip to channel 5. Stop. Now I realize this ain't no regular show. People turning into cats and dogs, cows and chickens though. I'm showing you that I'm Beast Boy and his star is fire. My squad is full of an Edgar Allan Poe story and a gun for hire. And I look who you fighting. Cause I've been robbing since the young days, homie. We Teen Titans, just a sonic boom. I don't wanna hear your Looney Tunes. Really, we all have episodes 2 and you haters coming at me is the attack of the clones. If you hearing this, y'all discover fire, y'all the Flintstones. To Khalif, following Reggie, that I run off rocket power, giving courage to these cowards. And to you fakers, I name my knuckles Ed, and Eddie, just to show that these are jawbreakers. Nah, flip to channel 17. Stop. Now y'all get to watch and wait till 8 p.m. to see if this a darker swim. Keenan and Kellen just to show them all that, cause I grew up with some hoodlums in a house full of rugrats. I cut my hair because I watched too much Samurai Jack, holding my pen up as a weapon and yelling my poem, homie, I'm a Thundercat. They like, who He-Man? No, I'm He-Man and I'm with the Masters of the Universe. If you don't like it, then you better jet, son. Which one am I dropping off first? I guess it's you. Go inside, don't turn on the TV till I say when, call me up and I say switch to channel 10. Stop. What do you see? The news, where either someone wins a lotto or has everything to lose. In the background you can see the tapes and sirens on the way. Someone's son is dying, but they keep their family there to get an interview while they crying. I realized something. I turn off the TV because I realized, why do we watch 30 minutes to an hour-long episode when life is an endless movie? But if life's a movie, who's the director? You a god. I leave y'all with that to answer.
So Fidel wasn't a poet, but poetry is an art, and poetry is Pan, which is P for poetry, A for art, and N for nature. So let's find out about Pan.
So reporting live from Paint Day, this is Pan Club and our efforts to elevate the environment of the school and to just have fun, you know.
This represents the beauty of nature.
What do you think about all of these paintings?
We're really excited to have been able to do this for the 2nd year in a row, and this year we even have more people participating, so it's really exciting. Hopefully each year it'll get bigger and better.
I believe this art symbolizes the divide that we experience today in humanity. We need to stay strong together to get through this.
Will these be put up around the school?
They're going to be put up right here on this wall on Building 5, like we did last year, so everyone will be able to see them when they walk around the school.
Pan was created last year, and we hope to continue the club after everyone graduates. So join the club. We have meetings on Mondays, and yeah, we deal with poetry, art, nature. We're doing a garden here. It's gonna be fun. So, side.